Hey everyone, Jessica here from Finding Aloha. I am going to take you along with me while I meal plan this week. So the first thing I do when I'm meal planning is I take a look at the fresh produce that I have that I need to eat. So I'll look in the fridge and take a look at what I got. As far as fresh produce, I have some carrots that need to be eaten, some green beans, some beets. I have a few beets that need to be eaten up. And then I have some tomato paste in here. I've got some cooked potatoes. And I also have plenty of raw potatoes. And then I have a little bit of pepper. Bell pepper. Also have a couple lemons, 3 lemons, and some tomatoes that really need to be eaten. That one is not even good anymore. There's that one. Then I'll move on to the pantry space. So all of the dry good, canned goods, flours, things like that. I don't typically pull everything out of these spaces, but I'm going to give them a good cleaning today. I ate from the pantry this week, so they're running kind of low or low on a lot of stuff we typically have. So I figured I'll pull everything out and clean the pantries, the 2 pantries, and then the little cubbies behind our kitchen sink and stove. With some pumpkin. I actually had a friend who's moving, a coworker, bring in a bunch of canned goods from her pantry. So I took a couple cans of pumpkin. I've got 3 cans of black beans, so I'll keep that in mind. I've got only 2 diced tomatoes, so I'll probably buy some diced tomatoes this week. I've got plenty of tomato paste. Got some egg replacer, some pasta. Cornmeal. I've got some like just miscellaneous quick lunch items. I'll probably eat those this weekend. And then some rye flour and some dark rye flour. I also have molasses in there. We're gonna make some marble rye, I think. Maybe not this week, but it's on the plan. I also got that molasses from that coworker. Liquid smoke, bacon bits, some more broth pieces, cubes, and onions. We got all-purpose flour. We also have plenty of bread flour. I've got a little bit of soy sauce left. I just filled my container that we actually cook from, so I won't need to buy this week, but I'll put it on next week's list. Then we have just some cacao powder, and I definitely need rice. I am out of rice. As dry good goes, I have some chickpeas, dried chickpeas, red lentils, and some white beans. So kind of getting an idea of things I can cook with those. I've got a little bit of nori sheets. Got no more green lentils. This is usually where the green lentils go. And I've got just the 1 pasta here, and then this one. So I think that'll be enough for the week. Next week I will probably buy pasta. So pasta and soy sauce on next week's list. Usually I'll sit down after that with my phone for looking up recipes and things, my bullet journal. So this is where I meal plan these days, and then I typically have a notebook to plan out how my meal prepping is going to look like the next week. I use my bullet journal now as my meal planner, but I just wanted to show you this awesome little planner from Jessica Ashley. I think she's still making them. I'll leave her Facebook link down below if she is. It's just a really nicely made meal planner, and you've got like your favorite recipes. If you need to, you can write them here. I didn't. And then she's got different formats that you can have on the actual meal planning. I have the breakfast, lunch, dinners, and then you just jot down the groceries that you need to buy, and then you can kind of organize them a little better based on aisle. So really awesome little book if you're looking for a meal planner. So right now I have 1 week on one page. So I have all of my meal planning stuff on the top, and then I have like just planning on the bottom. So we're gonna zoom in on the meal planning part. I typically meal plan from Saturday to Friday. So we go shopping on Fridays. So for Friday, I always want like a really easy, simple meal that I can throw in the Instant Pot, so that after I get off work at 5:30, Pat picks me up, we go to Costco, we do some shopping, and then basically dinner is ready by the time we come home. I'm gonna put a little spot right here for next week, because I don't have next week's ready yet. It's not done out. And I am going to write soy sauce and pasta. So I know those two things I'm probably gonna need next week. This week, it is currently Saturday now. I am alone today, tomorrow, and Monday. Pat comes back. Tonight I am going to have spaghetti, like some kind of spaghetti sauce with the penne pasta that we have, and I'll use the tomatoes that are about to go bad, the fresh tomatoes, as well as a canned tomato for the sauce and the rest of the tomato paste I had in the fridge. So I'm gonna put red lentil spaghetti, and then that'll use up the peppers, the pepper that I have, the half of a pepper, tomato, and green beans. I'll have that with the rest of the green beans we have. So that'll be perfect. I'll probably make a half of a batch that we usually would make with Pat and I for me tonight, and then I'll probably have it for lunch tomorrow. What else did I have that needed to be eaten? I've got lots of potatoes. I have cooked potatoes that need to be eaten. We got black beans and potatoes. I need some vegan mayo. I really like allrecipes.com because you can enter in, let's see, ingredients, so include ingredients. So I'm gonna add black beans, and I am going to add potatoes, and then I am going to search. It's not sponsored or anything, I just really like allrecipes.com. I think I'm gonna do like just some just baked potatoes with like a baked potato and chili. Let's just stay boring. Okay. For tonight, I am going to do a black bean chili-like thing with potatoes. I'm probably gonna go shopping on Sunday morning. So what kind of things can I have with that? I'll just have some kind of greens with it. So speaking of shopping list, we buy a lot of the same things every week. So I kind of have a little bit of a formula, which I haven't really wrote down. So let's kind of go through that. When I'm making my meal plan, I think about the starches. So we've got potatoes, is there an E? I can't remember. Rice, pasta. I also have bread for like pizzas and things like that. So I kind of try to do an even amount of these items. And then we always buy tomatoes for the most part, tomatoes, a green vegetable, so like Brussels, broccoli, green beans, a leafy vegetable. Leafy vegetable, so this can be spinach, salad, like kale, some kind of leafy thing. Mostly we pick like salad or spinach. And then I usually have like other vegetables. So this can be a combination, one or the other, or sometimes a couple things, but things like peppers, bell peppers, avocado. Oh, mushrooms are on the always list. Almost every week we buy mushrooms. Always. Other things that we might need like lemons. We always buy 2 fruits. So bananas, nectarines, pineapple, whatever, you know, berries. Usually it's two kinds of fruits. So we'll get like a bunch of bananas and some nectarines, or we'll get 2 pounds of strawberries and some apples, or, you know, whatever's in season, whatever looks good, whatever sounds good. Usually 2 to 3 fruits, and that's pretty much it. That's how our shopping list is typically going. So I will put something like black beans, chili, and potatoes, and I'll just put green veg. And then over here, I'll just write green veg. So whatever looks good, whatever's in season, pretty much anything that we make, Brussels, green beans, broccoli, can all be interchangeable. So like on the side of black bean potatoes, I can have any of those items, you know. Sometimes we'll crave like certain meals or certain dishes, like balsamic Brussels. So I'll put Brussels on the list, and then I'll kind of think of other meals that go good with Brussels, because really one green, like if you're buying from Costco, which we typically buy from Costco, 1 green bag of vegetables is going to be enough for us for the week. We are going to start shopping at the local co-ops, so maybe we'll get 2 different types of green vegetables because they'll be smaller proportions. So that's just basically our formula, like what we fill in when we're planning, like how we shop basically. So I'm going to put mushrooms and tomatoes. We typically buy those every week. So now what kind of things can I make with, we've got some chickpeas. So chickpeas and lots of tomato paste. Let's do diced tomatoes as well on the list. We're running low and we cook a lot with cans of diced tomatoes. So let's do chana masala. Black beans. Kind of low on a lot of stuff, so I think I'm going to put dried black beans, dried lentils. So now I've got pasta sauce here, I've got potatoes here. We definitely need rice. Let's put that on the list. Rice. So what kind of rice dish can I make? Pat is coming home. Oh, we have white beans. Okay, Pat's coming home on Monday and he loves baked beans. So let's do potatoes and baked beans with a green vegetable. So whatever green vegetable we pick, we'll have that. I'm craving spinach, so let's add spinach to the list as a kind of our leafy vegetable. Skip salads like regular lettuce this week. So now I've got spinach and mushrooms that need to be eaten up. So let's do let's just do like a roasted potato with lentils, mushrooms, and spinach on top, something like that. Let's see, that should kill the potatoes. And I haven't got a rice dish left. Pat actually really likes, I might add rice with this. He really likes his baked beans over rice, and then we can have potatoes and green veg on the side. And what else do I have here that I've bought that I need to use? Tomatoes. We're gonna have tomatoes. I don't know if we're gonna have little ones or bigger on the vine ones, so what can I do? I'm gonna add tofu. We have no tofu. And I am going to say egg salad sandwiches. Those egg salad sandwiches we had were really good. So let's do on the vine tomatoes, and let's do egg salad sandwiches. Egg salad sandwiches, so I'm gonna add maybe sprouts. I really like sprouts with my egg salad sandwiches. And then what can we have on the side of that? Egg salad's gonna have kind of a mayo base. You know what? I have those beets that need to be eaten. I think those are still good. They were in the fridge. Let's do egg salad with like a spinach. Sorry if you can't read this, it's pretty small, but spinach, bacon bit, and beet salad. Hopefully I'll remember what that says. So now we've done some bread items. I've got potatoes, pasta. Chana masala is gonna be over rice, so this will be rice. And then we'll have naan with that, so that's some more bread. So what am I kind of running low on? Let's see. I'm gonna have my green veg, mushrooms, tomatoes, add some avo. Maybe another pasta. Gonna have some more penne, so let's just get some inspiration from Pinterest, the other app that I always use. Let's do penne. What comes up with penne? Yeah. I don't have any cashews. I'm actually gonna add cashews to the list. Have some almonds. We're gonna do like a cashew almond white creamy pasta sauce with mushrooms and spinach. And then I'll have some probably leftover bacon bits on there. So let's do creamy chicken. So I'll put some tofu in the freezer. It's just a little side note on the prep side of things. Tofu in the freezer, so creamy chicken, mushroom, spinach, pasta. And then I will take this recipe and save it on one pot dishes and meals, and then I'll be able to go look at it. And I'm not gonna buy sun-dried tomatoes. I think that's what they're using in there. We don't really like sun-dried tomatoes. So what can I use for red? Maybe I'll buy like one red pepper. And that's it. Now I get to plan what I am going to prep. So I don't need to prep I'll have the black bean chili. I need to prep baked beans. The egg salad. Let's see, let's do the chopped mushrooms and spinach for the lentil dish. Chop the mushrooms and the spinach and the seasoning for lentil dish. Going to make the sauce for the creamy chicken pasta, sauce for pasta, and then we'll make the seasoning for chana masala. That we can make the morning of. The egg salad, the baked beans, and then I will chop and prep whatever, green veg for 1, 2, so just 2 dishes that I use? Like 2 to 3 dishes, I'll split it up. And I think we're good. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video, enjoyed coming along with me while I meal plan. Maybe you learned something, I don't know. I feel like that's how everyone meal plans, but I like watching other people meal plan, so maybe you learned something. And I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below if you have any tips and tricks that you do when you're meal planning, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!